Going live. Check 1 2 check. 1 2 check check. Hey Kurt, you out there, man? I need a radio check and a screen check. Check check 1 check 5 checks. How many checks? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Banter Richie B live in the studio. Usually it's live in the woods. I have OBS going, or I'm on Restream, and I just wanted to check out just going raw, man. I got my headphones on for zero reason. It just makes me look like a podcaster. So if you come in and make a comment about that, I already know, and I don't care. It's funny because you take them off and it just feels weird, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Just want to welcome everybody to the, sorry, excuse me, I have an itch right about here. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, it might be the Patriots logo might be itching a little bit. That's weird. It itched like 12 times. You know, as many times that we been to the Super Bowl. Let's go. I got to be honest with you, man. I did not expect that. What's up, Denny? What's up, Denny? What's up, Sam? I see Kurt here. Anybody else out there that's sitting back quietly, jump on up, man. Don't be shy. We're going to talk some Bigfoot and some strange oddities in the woods. And, yeah, baby, what's up? Going to the bowl again. We're going to hang out a little bit. I want to have a little bit of conversation, you know what I mean? And, you know, we always have, like, the camera going, you know, or the big screen going. And it's like last night I'm missing questions and people, and you know, I love it, right? What's up, Susan? Yeah, Susan. But you know, so it kind of gets lost because all the camera stuff, right? So, and like I said, I was thinking about going OBS and all that, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to go raw YouTube. Just do this right here, have a conversation, listen to my stupid self-talk for a while, get your input on the side. You know how we do it here at Banter Richie B Live. We are all part of the crew, man. If you're new here and you've never been here and you're like, who the hell is this dude? We have a ton of stuff that we've been adventuring through the woods, finding and enjoying and discussing. Everybody is an equal here and we all have a great time. And rudeness and vulgarity and all that stuff. Vulgarity is good as long as it's humorous. Don't be a jerk is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're just gonna have a little conversation tonight. We're gonna talk about my Patriots for a little while, because that annoys the hell out of people. So I'm gonna do that. The haters, because I have a platform. But no, we're really gonna get down to the discussion of the lights, and I'd like to talk about the origin of Bigfoot. I want to know where you think Bigfoot came from, where he started, because to me it is no longer an existence question. It's just not. I know I was right. What's up, Tyler? Sam, Susan, excellent. Tansei Robin, thank you guys for always having my back and supporting. So I'd like to have a little discussion tonight. I might grab my phone and kind of doodle around, try to get some facts. And you know, what have you seen though out on YouTube? I know a lot of you people, a lot of the people in my Banter family are on there looking at stuff, talking about stuff, hearing stuff. I think Robin sent something to our live messenger group where, you know, that was talking about, you know, masking themselves. And I said that on a live, Robin. I don't know if you remember that. I said that on a live. I just think it's a part of camouflage. You know what I mean? What's up, Ben? Yeah, boy. Super Bowl bound. I know in Australia you don't have Super Bowls, but you know, you're an astute man. You understand. This is our 12th. By far a record. I think the next one has 8 Super Bowls. We should have won more of them, but there was a lot of weird shit going on and kind of drama, you know. And let's talk about the other adventure we had today. Looking for our boy Wojo. Where's Wojo? Right? Hang on. I mean, he's texting. So if you guys don't know, Martin, stick around because I want you to share a little bit about, you know, maybe your place, you know. And to be honest with you, I don't have a guest for next week, man. You want to just be my guest next week? Will you be my Valentine? Basically is what I'm saying. It's like asking Martin to prom. Martin, you want to come on and talk about your place next week? Because I'm really not pushing a lot of. I love having guests. Don't get me wrong, but I love hanging with you guys, and I love sharing our evidence. I think it's important that we continuously get it out because it's going to be discovered sooner or later, and I just want to make sure everything's right. It's not like I'm taking their stuff and giving it away. I do feel guilty at times for that, but I have to understand the mission. You know what I mean, and the goal here. And the goal here is to, get people to respect what's going on and each other. And that's my goal. So to have an in-house show on a regular basis, I'm good with that. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Wojo went missing today. I texted him all, late morning. I waited. I figured he'd be sleeping. So 11 o'clock, I text him. Nothing, which is odd, but whatever. So then I call him an hour later. No answer. So I text him again, and I look at the other text, and the other text wasn't even seen. He has that little read thing that you can kind of see when he texts you, Oh, can I like my own shit? I can do my own emojis, by the way. Check it out. Oh yeah, man. Martin's not. I got a folder with Martin stuff in it that he's fully aware of. So I just don't know if he's. I haven't talked to Wojo, so I don't know if he's hanging out with Wojo this week or something. But either way, I like keeping things in house because, like I said, it's important. We have important historical evidence. That the naysayers and haters can shit on all they want, but it's real. It's in front of me. It's in front of you. It's on the lives. Everybody can see it. You watch us walk a mile out of the woods. Ain't like we got somebody out there with a flashlight. You know what I mean? And then you take a picture of it, and there's something behind it. And it seems to be. There's one thing that's very similar, but the other things seem to be changing a lot. It's pretty wild. Morphing into different things is quite the possibility. So, but anyway, so time went by, text, yo, what's up, dude? Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, what? Nothing. Not even opening my shit. So game time's approaching at 3:00 this afternoon. I'm going to hear from Mojo because it's Patriots, right? We're fanatics. Nothing. No answer, no nothing. Everybody can hear me okay, right? I can't hear nothing. I just got my headphones on because it looks cool. I could just unplug them actually and just sit here with headphones on like an idiot. So nothing. So now I'm like, all right, something's up. All right, man, good. You're my Valentine. So there's some other, other things going on too. I want to make sure, like his health and stuff. I want to make sure he's good. I just, I have my concerns. But anyway, so I called his brother Matt, as you guys all know Matt, and I said, you got to get your ass over there. We're in the middle of a snowstorm. Now I could drive to his house in 20 minutes with no snow. I own a minivan, dudes. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be an hour and 20 minutes to try to get to his house with what's going on outside right now. It's coming down at about 2 inches an hour. We're supposed to have thunder, snow, and all kinds of shit. So I literally have to go clear off my roof, not because it's going to crumble or anything. It's just when I bought it, it wasn't insulated right. So I got to drag the snow off so I don't get ice dams. But anyways, looking forward to that after hanging. Nothing at all. So Matt finally gets over there, whatever. I end up getting a hold of his other brother, Mark, who you guys have met a couple of times. And he got concerned. And, I wasn't trying to sound the alarms and freak everybody out, but, I got my boys back, period. So, so Matt went over there and I guess he had to break in. He heard loud music playing, which was odd. And he's in his room passed out. And I'm like, wait, what? It's like after 3, the game's already started. What are you talking about? So those who don't know, Wojo last night before the show, Wojo, he's hurting. He's went downstairs to where his old roommate used to live, who had just moved to North Carolina, saw a bag of brownies, grabbed a couple of drinks that were left over down there, wanted to bring them upstairs. And on his way up the stairs, he said, oh, brownies, Darren works at Costco, so the packaging was different, not something you normally see at Walmart or whatever. And he grabbed one and threw it in his mouth. About that big, but the density of it was like, you could see it was dense. And he goes over and starts pouring a coffee, and I hear him yell, oh, fuck, shit, oh, come on. I'm in the headset. We're backstage. I can hear the coffee pouring into his cup because he got his ears on, I said, dude, what's up? Dude, And I'm like, what? He goes, I just realized I just ate a brownie on the way up the stairs, and I looked at the date. That's all I looked at on the package, like it came from Costco. And I just threw one in my mouth, and now I'm reading it has 50 milligrams of THC. I go, in that little teeny brownie, there's 50 milligrams, and it says high potency. And then there was another warning on there. Basically, if you don't smoke pot, don't just go dogging down these brownies. Wojo don't do that shit. I've never seen him do it. And I've watched guys after games and stuff, that teams that he was on and stuff, or our team, smoking. He never partook in any of that. So to watch his face, I start going, oh, this is good, This is good. This is gonna be good. This will be good for ratings. No, I'm just kidding. I thought it was funny. Obviously, you saw me messing with him with the camera. So he ate the whole 50 milligram THC brownie, and you could see him by the end of it. He was dying to get off that camera. Like me, we were backstage after. Me and Benzo was sitting there, kind of talking to him, and you could just tell he was just high as he was high as, like, not higher than a kite. I mean, the old saying is a kite, but nah, he was in orbit, and it was really hitting him. What's up, D Hoot? It was really hitting him. So I got concerned, obviously, how his body would react to something like that from a guy that doesn't really take that shit. So I was really, really nervous. I got to be honest with you. But Wojo's safe. Wojo's good. Wojo's okay. But, we have each other's backs around here, man. I'm going to send in the cavalry to get your ass and find you, I saw Denny here too, right? I said hi to Denny. So yeah, that's that. But if you're new here, a couple of things I want to tell you. Check out Doc Realm TV. Worldwide, every Roku television, every Amazon Fire Stick, you will find Banter with Richie B podcast on there. Just go into your Roku television or your Amazon Fire Stick and hit the apps and put in Doc Realm TV and then punch in Banter Richie B, and you'll find us in there. Don't forget to like it and make it look awesome. Media Squatch is another one. Media Squatch is a phone app. It's free. Just put it in there. And it's not just me on that and Mojo. It's some of my live events are going on that, but a lot of it's audio. So I like to keep it to the podcast, because they go on the Spotify and things like that. And last year we actually were top 25% visual podcast on Spotify. So that was really cool accomplishment for the first year. So get the Media Squatch app, and they have all kinds of like ghost paranormal researchers and all different types of shows. They have music and things like that. So go over and check that out. It's not just like audio for podcasts. You got music and everything else. So, and then of course, H-Low Outdoors. Make sure you check out H-Low Media. H-Low Media. You'll find us there as well. Media Squatch. Yeah, Media Squatch. Check that out. Media Squatch is pretty cool. The owner, Woody Watts, me and him, I sent him a text last week. He's such a busy dude, man. But he has ideas because we're putting together a radio station. I've been a little slacking on that because I know my schedule. And basically what's going to happen is we're going to have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week channel. And it's okay, because if we're not there, we can play stuff that can be there. I was thinking more like highlights of evidence clips, whoops, knocks, things like that. And you can have that play during the blank time that we're not there. But it's global. It's 7 days. Can I put that up? What happens if I click that? Do I leave? I think I leave. I'm not going to click that. I'm new at this. I'm new at the bare bones YouTube. But yeah, Media Squatch is kick-ass, Tyler. Check it out. Definitely up your alley. All you guys, it would be up your alley. There's all kinds of crazy shit on that thing. Country Carpenter? Woo! Look at that. There's a blast from the past. How you doing, CC? When Mojo took his glasses off, he looked into the camera. He was failing. Yeah, so warm and fuzzy, right, bro? Yeah, I was like, oh, boy. I knew he was cooked. It was over. If you're just coming in, hit the like button, hit an emoji, please. Let's get some attention. Let's talk. Because we want to discuss our methods of research. And I got to be honest about a few things. I'm not so great with the data and all that stuff. And I need to keep my journal a little tighter. I have one that's kind of shitty and you can't really make it out. But I think we should be journaling more. And everything's journaling, obviously, on YouTube. But I'm talking about writing dates down, times down, events down. Things like that. But sometimes you get a little chill, a little chillaxed, as they used to say, just with the lives. You think you're recording and keeping everything, but everything don't come out great on that. Is TKB here? What's up, TKB? Good to see you, man. Good to see you guys. Yeah, Carpenter and TKB. We have been seeing these. We've been gifted this. They have revealed themselves to us. These lights in the woods, and some. I think TKB's seen them. And so what we do is we. It's been more and more, and it's been with a guest and the phone. They don't seem disturbed by the phone at all. I don't feel I'm disrespecting them, because if they didn't want to be there, they wouldn't be, right? D Hoot, I will send it to Richie too. What are we sending? Sorry, I got to try to keep up. I didn't see it. All right, missed it. But yeah, so we get it as close as we can, and then Wojo on his Android really can zoom in really good. And we've got some crazy pictures, man. And we went over a bunch of them last night. And I got to be honest with you, the print is awesome that we got in the snow. We had a trackway in the snow the other day live on YouTube, and all that stuff is great. It's a picture she sent. We can analyze it later. Oh, that sounds good, man. What's up? What's up, Mooncat Ops? And the trackway was awesome. How excited! I was just so excited because I don't know. It's just to know that what I originally started looking for is there. To know that what I've built a connection with is still there, and it's not just like star people and all this other stuff. And no offense to the star people, right? But and the other stuff. But it's really cool to start learning stuff about our realm, so to speak, right? Our universe. The things that the unseen, the world of the unseen, I guess, is what I saw a quote someone say on one of their shows. Oh, no doubt, TK, man, I love having you around, bro. Hope you're well. Hope all you guys are well. I love the support and appreciate it. And it's the biggest gift of doing this, honestly, is meeting good people. I've met some assholes too, but there's a block button. So all I have to do is meet them. I don't have to dance with them. So that's good news, right? And you guys have always just been awesome. Yeah, consciousness and spiritual Benzo, I guess that's where I'm going in that sense, because consciousness, I think, is a physical act, right? And what I'm seeing is a physical act in the woods. I'm looking at it. And at times it floats towards me. It seems like it gets 40 feet from me. But one of the things about that Wojo and I have discussed is that we feel that the light is much further away and that they can kind of project it and put it where they want. So if it gets brighter and more narrow, it looks like it's coming out at you. And it does have that floating effect. And you guys don't get that effect on the phone, I don't think. But I get it standing there watching it. It's just like a float. It's just, and you can hear me a few times going, why is that thing moving towards me, man? That's freaky. So, and the best part about it is I'm on the lives. I'm with you guys. People can call me a loon all they want. It doesn't matter. It's live. It's right there. It's happening. We're watching it. We zoom in on Wojo's phone and you can actually see the substance behind the light. And I think that's the key, is the substance behind the light. Like I said, consciousness is a physical act, right? Because it is. It's yours. You're the one producing that consciousness. Whether it's spiritual or not, your body's still putting you there, right? Or you're putting your body there. Well, what we're looking at behind the lights is a physical act. There's something physical behind them. Zero doubt in my mind. I've showed them last night on the big screen. I've showed them on episodes prior, before that, before last night. But the one thing I really, really cannot get out of my head, I just can't get it out of my head. And I'm on YouTube and I can't put, maybe I could put pictures up. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's a share screen. So I could share screen. You guys want to do something like that? Yeah, that flame effect is really cool. One of the things I want to talk about, right? I could probably, what I could do if it allows me to do that. I don't know what's going on with this quick access I have. I'm going to see if I can go into my files and I'll pop up my files and then share it. Because there's something I definitely have to talk about. Oh, Susan was unbelievable, dude. And Susan was all right. So here's more strangeness in my life. I've always known, and I've done mediumship classes, right? So I've gone to like I call them classes, but you just sit in, you kind of learn how to use your body and figure all this stuff out that's happening to you. When I did that, it was right after I lost my son, and I don't feel my energy was right. I was getting all kinds of weird dreams and things kind of flying in at my head, and I had no control over it. And that's not a comfortable place to be if you have that type of senses, those types of senses. Um, yeah, right. We are, dude. Oh, dude. It's factual, TK, man. It's on my screen. It's on my phone. It's on the live. I got people watching it. It's a fact. I can't deny it. And I'm a guy who reaches for the rational, right? Um, Evening, guys and gals. Topic looks interesting today. Thank you. And I'm going to try to share some pictures with a share screen. So stick around. Um, so yeah, so I can't put my finger on that, but Susan was, kind of monumental because I told her what I was feeling, and I feel it all the time in the woods. And she was like, "Yeah, that's this." You know what I mean? And then you get those little answers back from the other side. And we actually got it tonight in the living room. I was talking to my son, and then goosebumps hit my whole body because I knew it was him. And my fiance Jess, his mom, says, "Oh my God, I got him too." And she goes, "It's going down my legs." And I said, "Yeah, the outside." And she's like, "Yeah." I said, "That's him. That's him giving a response back to you. That's him validating that it is him." And it's not something that she's been able to feel. And for the woman, the woman who carried him, it's very important that she feels that. So I was very excited tonight. That was a breakthrough, right? Yeah, right. So, that's kind of what happened the other day in the woods, where I got this validation back, where I picked up on where they were. And Susan goes, "Yep, you got it. You got it." And if you haven't checked out the Happy Medium, Susan Ahern, I encourage you to go to her page and on YouTube, follow her. And yeah, she's I believe it's the 30th this Friday on a podcast. So make sure you talk with her and see her and stuff. She's a great person and it's become very close friend of mine quickly, right? That's when those energies kind of are familiar with one another. So um, let's see. Love goosebumps in the handstand. Yeah, and I showed you guys that last night, right? Yeah, primal instinct. It's funny. I read something a while back, and I think I put it in the messenger group. They talk about like primates, right? And there's still that primate discussion with Bigfoot, but there's primate in us too. They say, right? So I get it. But a lot of time when that body was full of hair, the goosebumps were there to push the hair up and make them look bigger. Interesting concept, right? Um, Pretty wild. So, yeah, I had them last night, and that's why I was telling you guys that I show you guys. You could see them on the screen. I watched that part today. I have no idea what's going on in my Google Drive. Oh, I just got to get out of this whole deal and make my own completely. Sorry. Saying quick access. What if I don't want quick access? I just want my damn files. Who cares about quick access, bro? All right, let's see if I just do this. If I can trump it. Sorry, guys. Maximize. Let's see. I'm still here. Oh, it says working on it. Okay. What's it working on? I didn't know that anything needed work. I mean, is everything I touch like this? Seriously, guys? Like, what the flying fuck? Everything, dude. Everything. Oh, Restream. Look at Restream last night. One of the biggest shows I was so pumped for. Pile of shit. I'm like, what is going on, man? I don't get it. I do not get it. So now I just, want to jump into my folders and talk about this particular picture that absolutely blew my mind. And Susan, if you're still in the crowd, could you let me know? Because I wanted to talk. I'm going to bring you up again because I sent you a picture about a portal, right? Talking about the light and stuff like that. And the way she kind of put it was like there really is nothing there for a portal. People just, you kind of got this image of a portal that everybody gives, and that's the way I understood it. I'm not talking verbatim or quoting her. I don't, I'm just telling you that's the way her words, I deciphered them, so to speak, right? That is kind of like a blank space. And it was wild because having that conversation, and everything in this has been timely and not by coincidence. And having that conversation, and then all of a sudden getting this picture, that's how for me, I knew what it was. If I didn't have that conversation with her just days prior, or maybe even, a couple days prior, maybe a day. I think it was the day before. I wouldn't even know what I was looking at. I would have saw her face and I would have said, wow, that's weird. But I wouldn't have known what I was looking at. Hang on, I got this maximized, so I can't really see if there's any questions. And it's working on it. Again, I don't know what it's working on. It's just that it's me and I wanted to do something. So now it's just laughing at me. Typical. All right. Well, I'm impatient. So let me go over here. I got photos there. I think I can scroll down and pull it up. Google Drive. Oh, it says it's new. No, we don't want that one. Disconnect account. Disconnect. I don't want that one. Did I tell you I wanted that one? No, I didn't. Let's see. View all. Oh, look at this. Up to date. Scaniverse. Oh, look at that. Maybe I can view this. Can I open it? Oh, and then I have to see what I want to play it in. Oh, I don't even know where you guys are at this moment. Oh, it wants me to spend money. Why? Okay. Nope. All right. Not to close. All right. Well, I guess I have to get better at this. Told you guys I was no good at it. It says disconnect account. Why am I disconnecting? It's right there. All right. So it's funny because you look at this and you can't see. You can't. Oh, well, there we go. Well, what was that other crap I was looking at? You pile of bag. All right. Hang on. Now I have everything. Sorry. It's my show. You know how this goes. I mean, this is what happens to me. They're like, oh, I have an idea. Let's make them look stupid. Good Lord, man. Background evidence. This guy. Now let's see if I can actually share it. That looks a little blurry. Go. All right, ready? Look better on my freaking green screen in here. All right, let's try this. Let's try that. Oh, look at this. I think I got it. All right, everybody here? All right, sorry. Yep. Mary, our Patriots on the way to Super Bowl. That's right. Talk about it. Richie, the message I got was, I'm okay, Dad. It was not my time. I'm okay. No, what is that? I missed all that. Sorry, guys. Oh, and now I lost the screen I had because I wanted to see what the stuff was. I feel the Bigfoot is super ancient, like when the world came in existence ancient, or maybe has always been such as our extraterrestrial. I think connecting the energy on the other side of the veil can turn on the goosebumps also. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Kurt. That's like you get the sense someone is looking at you. Yeah, right. Somebody's watching you, right? That would have been awesome. Hot dogs. Okay. I don't know what that was referring to, Richie. The message I got was, I'm okay, Dad. It was not my time. I'm okay. All right, cool. I'm glad you did. I just trying to figure out what it was referring to, and I can't. Yep. This dang snow. All right. All right, cool. So check it out. Lightning Jack. Where's Lightning Jack? Oh, he was here. Did he leave? All right, so cool. So sorry about that. I'm a little new at this whole straight to YouTube thing. All right. Drive me nuts. So let's see what I can do to share screen. No. Window. Oh, I can. All right. So what happens when I share? I can stay here too. Let me see. Oh, no. Let me minimize the window. You guys can see that. Ah! That's funny. How do I get back now? Oh, shit. Richard. Oh, there's an arrow right there. Oh, there's an arrow right there. Oh, look at this. You guys can see the pictures? You guys can see him okay? Looks good, yeah? All right, good. All right, so here it is. This guy here. Let's talk about this dude a little bit. All right, it looks like a double. Are you guys getting a double screen? Or just one? Yeah, we can see the picture. It's cool, man. No? Okay. So I brought this up last night on the big screen. And what I noticed was this is I guess I can edit it right in front of you or something. That's crazy. I like this. I might be doing this more often. Get used to it. Visual search would bring. Okay. This one goes zoom to actual size. I don't know what that means. Oh. Yeah, we don't want to do 100. So I might even make it a little bit smaller. You might see a little bit. There's Susan. Susan here? Someone said hi, Susan. I didn't know. I saw her comment earlier, but I haven't seen her since. So I was just wondering if she was still here. That might be a little bit better of visual if it's further away. I don't know. Tell me. Anyway, so we see these two lights. I was going to go walk up and approach the red lights. Like, hey, what's up? My name's Rich. I'm just chilling in the woods. You're just chilling in the woods. Maybe we get to know each other. I'm not a guy that just stands around like if you're just staring at me in a club, you know what I mean? Guy, girl, I'm going to go, what's up, man? What do I got? A booger? I got a booger in my nose. But, something like that, right? Damien had a good question last night about whether they are portaling into your world or portaling into theirs or something to that effect. Yeah, he did. I remember that. We actually talked a little bit about it. That is a good question. So we deal with a lot of rectangles out there, right? We believe some of their structures are rectangles, things like that. And, of course, my astute partner, Wojo, will research them. And I'm going to take these off. We'll research them and like all kinds of things, right? So he goes in and looks for the spiritual nature of a rectangle, right? The spiritual nature of a rectangle. What does it mean in biblical terms? What does it mean in indigenous Native American terms? Things like that. You know what I mean? So he looks it up and there's this whole spiritual meaning to a rectangle, something that I never knew. And a lot of other people like you guys that have been doing this a lot longer than me know what it means, right? I did not. And I learned something last night from it. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I put it right in. You guys still see that? Where'd it go? I have it right here. You can see that and you can see me. Again, I'm learning. Work with me. So General Tidbits is here. Carlozzi. September 13th, right? I got to get that whole thing set back up so we can promote it. Maybe we'll do a commercial this year, Sam, for Carlozzi's event. We'll blast it all over the South Shore. Much easier, higher dimensions. Yep, the 13th. Yeah, I keep asking her, and I know it is. It's stuck in my head. September 13th, man. Yeah, we're going to be at Cryptid Fest in Rainham, Massachusetts. And we were there the inaugural year, and then last year it landed right on Brooks's birthday. And the thing was, I already had rented out a bouncy house for him because my little guy had one in May. So I was like, oh, this is what happens. You get a lot of kids. You got to pay attention. So I wasn't able to get out of that commitment. Obviously, that's my boy and family and all that stuff was coming. So that's what we did. So thank you. No, I'm glad you got me back, and I appreciate it. And it was the plan all along. You landed on the 21st last year, and that's my sobriety date and my son's birthday. And he was born on my sobriety date, 22 years sober, and I got a baby boy handed to me. So it's quite a story. So we wanted to make sure that obviously, we did it right. All right. So one screen dropped down, and there's still a screen behind my screen. Everybody can see the picture still, correct? Again, I'm new at this. You got to bear with me. I can't move windows around. It's at 24%, and I don't feel like I can do anything. There's two cursors bouncing around. This is like 1962. So the point to this, we look later on at the picture. So we have the two eyes. Wojo just starts clicking, zooming in as far as he can and clicking. That's what we do. So we get back home or whatever, he sends it, and I'm looking at it, and it's all black. You can see around it, it's all black. If I could actually get it to 100, because my picture's in the way, YouTube, and I can't move it around. Okay, that's interesting. I probably have to go to the other screen to move it around. That's him right there. Okay. So, I want to be right about here for a minute, because I want you to see everything around it is black, pitch black. You can see, like, some of it's zoomed in and you got pixels, but you notice there's other like little colors and stuff in there, right? So, as we're taking he takes the pictures and he says, "Dude, there's 3 of them." I said, "What are you talking about? There's 2 of them. I'm looking right here." And all of a sudden, I saw the third one. I said, "What the hell?" I thought it was like self-illuminating eyes. When I came around the corner, I thought Bigfoot was standing there looking at me, because I was walking right up. Those things were not there. I come around this tree and there's these 2 big piercing lights, and they're perfectly far apart. They're right around 9, 10 feet. All the things that I've seen in the past. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that's Salanon. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, what's up, big boy? You know, it's me. And not a bit of fear at all. The calm has come over. Look at it, goosebumps. The calm has come over me so much with this. And so, anyways, the third light appeared. Well, we had no idea this picture existed until we got home and he sent it to me. He and I discussed it. And the conversation with Susan came back, and I remembered her saying that, it's not these portals that, we imagine them as these lights and voomp and all that stuff. And it's just not like that. And the way I took it, it was more of a blank space. And I'm looking at this picture and it's all hitting me. Everything around it's pitch black. That what you see there is not like some kind of cinematography. That's the outside. That's the black. That's the darkness. Everybody was right there watching us take the pictures. Is everyone? Oh, I'm sorry. I could probably turn them down, dude. I think. Yeah. What? What's happening? I'm donating to myself. Hang on, I'm new at this. Yeah, so I put them on this. They were supposed to be on slow, but I think they default them to medium, the ads, and I apologize. Next time I do one, let me see if I might be able to do something here. Oh, here we go. Here you go. Whatever. I ain't worried about it. I'm already broke. It doesn't matter. I put them on low frequency for you, CC. How's that? That way you don't have to get interrupted. So I'll make like 5. I'll make 5 less cents, something like that. Or I won't make 5 more cents. Something I could care less. I'd rather have you here than worry about that shit, bro. Yeah. So everything's black, and I'm looking at it, and first thing I see is the shape, because it's this big in the picture. And I start zooming in on it. And as I zoom in on it, I see this like thing that looks like a pupil, a nose, almost like a rodent type face. And it's a little blurry here. I'll look and see if I have another one we can share. But this is the one I want to show you because of the shape it's in. It's in a rectangle. And it's not just in a rectangle. It's in a perfect rectangle. And I played with the lights a little bit, like the shadowing. And the shadowing picked up on this outline. And you can almost see it. It's not perfect, but the extra black in it that goes around the rectangle is there. And I went, it's the most profound picture I think I have. And I have a lot of pictures you guys haven't even seen. I have pictures, and I don't show them because some of them are just so profound it's hard to even explain or talk about, but I'm getting there. I don't want to say that, Rich, but that's what I thought too. A rodent face. The eye looks red. Yeah. Two big buck teeth, right? Yeah, wild. But either way, wild. But the point here I'm making is the portal. Are we seeing something slipwalk? Are we seeing something come through the portal? Why is there a symmetrical shape in the darkness in the woods in Mother Nature? Symmetrical at all? I don't believe Mother Nature is ever symmetrical about anything. Rocks, trees, leaves. I mean, everything's non-symmetrical. It's just the way it is. So I'm looking at this perfect rectangle in this picture. I didn't create it. I know I didn't. I looked at it. The encryption's there. If anybody ever had questions, I could be like, here it is. It's encrypted. Taken out in the woods and untouched, except with the zoom in and zoom out and some lighting on the phone. trying to get things to jump out. And Mooncat seems to know a lot about this stuff. Thank you for your input. Quantum, can you explain that further? Or do I have to ask AI what quantum is and read it out loud for the class so you don't have to type? Which is fine, I'll do it. But the shape of this is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It looks like, and if you look at it further, you look at it closer and you think, really, this isn't just coming into like through a portal. This is on the other side of the veil. That's what blew my mind. I stared at it long enough after the show last night, and I'm looking at it. That face is behind. That face is behind the black. There's maybe its teeth are coming like a little bit through, but that picture right there is from behind the veil. Look at that. Does it not look like it's behind? What's up, man? What's up, MS? MS from Canada. Everybody check out MS from Canada. That video I sent earlier said the orbs go to the kind of octagon shape, and then into rectangle, and they can see daylight on the other side. Yeah, speculate is the machine aperture. The portal comes out of it, go through it. So what you would be insinuating is that there's another whole mechanical world on the other side of the veil. And I gotta be honest, I gotta tell you guys, what we're getting is and I see the word orb a lot, and I see it on other shows, podcasts, discussions. These are not orbs. And MS, you're a good guy to ask. You're a good guy to ask, MS. Being a Bigfoot researcher, have you had the lights and have you been revealed like the self-illuminating eyes and things like that? Energy impressions. All right, I got you, brother. And I don't say that to belittle you, CC. I'm just saying that's where we were at. And then we started clicking pictures and zooming in. And then things started happening. And as we zoomed in, these things would start showing up. And other Bigfoot researchers, TKB is another one that's pretty astute to the high strangeness stuff. I love it. But yeah, so what is your take on this picture? And are you seeing it like I see it? Do you see it behind the rectangle? Let's break it down into something small. Let's not just jump into the veil and all that, because it can get overwhelming, right? What? There's a bullet? Oh, and this you mean? Gotcha. Okay. So it says, all right. So my astute research and producer is reaching out to me. Based on the folklore, mythology, and paranormal reports, a spiritual being that resembles a rodent and passes through a structured, often rectangular or angular doorway could be interpreted in several ways. Most notably, the Hounds of Tindalos, or Madagot. Hounds of Tindalos, which is love, Craphation occult. These entities are associated with entering our dimension through angles, particularly corners of rooms rather than curved natural openings. They are often described in dark, abstract terms, but sometimes as a predatory, sharp-featured, or rodent-like in their ability to squeeze through these angular rectangle cracks in reality. Well, if that's not fucking mind-blowing, and she wants me to read more, and I will, but let me just soak that one up. What did I just read? Do some of you guys already know this shit? Like, I'm just looking for Bigfoot. That's all. I'm just looking for Bigfoot. Where you at? You know what I mean? Like, hi, it's me, Rich. High five. Don't kill me. A couple of hand signals, like my friend, Ernie brought to me. We have Ernie. By the way, we have the Ernie Davio collection in the merch shop. If you want to buy a shirt, go to banterrichieb.com. Check out the merch that's over there. We have what's called the Ernie Davio collection. And if you know Ernie's story, it's quite profound and amazing. And he had a forensic artist draw up what he saw, like they would use for a crime scene or something like that. And you don't see the whole picture. I'm going to move it down here, but I got to rearrange some things. That's what he saw. And the thing that stuck out to him most was it had blue eyes, which I believe leans towards human origin. and it gave hand signals, and it was kind of slapping his skin and stuff like where'd it go? Stuff like that, kind of like, I'm human too, bro, so don't shoot me. You're looking for a Bigfoot, but you also get to see, yeah, it is. It's wild. It's also what they use. Okay. I'm just looking for Bigfoot. She has some peanut butter and zinc. You know what I mean? Whoop knock, some, stupid shit like that, right? Nope, wasn't expecting anything like this. Right. When you signed on, right? D-Hoot and Sam, you guys have been there from the beginning, and a lot of you guys have been there to catch a lot of heavy, crazy information. Maybe that is some life form researching us. I think is what you meant. At the same time, we're researching the lights in them. Very possible. They're definitely noticing. I guess it's like a crowd, right? So you go over and you walk over to the crowd and you're doing this, seeing what they're looking at. What are you guys looking at? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a crowd on the other side. At least that's what I'm learning. I mean, I wasn't much about the veil, man. I'm being honest with you. I'm a rational thinker. Not everything's Bigfoot. And clearly that I didn't know how profound that statement would be, because not everything is Bigfoot in the woods. There's other things there. And I feel that we're proving it physically. I feel this is physical, to me, evidence. Taking a picture and standing there looking at it, to me, is not a personal experience when it's worldwide on YouTube Live. And I still like the fact that, we're not that huge. You know what I mean? We're not gigantic. Yeah, we're worldwide and stuff, but I see my views. I know who's viewing and where they're viewing and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. And I think that they do that in a sense where everybody that's here is supposed to be here. Everybody that's learning about them is the ones that they want learning about them. And that's just where I'm at. And whether that sounds kooky and tin hat, all that shit, a tinfoil hat dude, then so be it. That's what I am. Get out the fucking tinfoil. It's a party. Because I'm sitting here watching this shit, man. You can't tell me what I'm seeing and looking at and communicating with at this point isn't real, because it is. It is. I'm not tripping balls. Everybody here sees it. Wojo sees it. He's standing there with me. Our guests that we've had have seen it. Susan was there the other night. She saw it and was so excited that she got to see it. Bigfoot could possibly be introduction into something even more big. Yeah, because I got to be honest, Bigfoot, who I met first, he's the one I felt connected to when I saw him. When I met him, I didn't see him until what you guys saw on the episode Validation on the podcast. Go check it out. The other one says rodent-like entity as a psychopomp or guardian. In some shamanic or folklore traditions, mice or rats act as a messenger or spiritual guides. Interesting. They are often associated with navigating tight, narrow spaces or portals between the physical and spiritual world. I got to tell you, that's pretty wild. And there's a couple other things in here, but those are the 2 points that Sam pointed out to me to read to you guys. And I think that's amazing, Sam. Yeah, it started with whoops, right? What they have for 1,000. Most aren't seeing these things. No. Why are we? And I think it's the kindness. I think it's the intent. I think it's the energy. I truly believe that. I was a paranormal researcher for many years. I saw a woman who turned out to be my grandmother standing in my room at 7, almost 8 years oldish, something like that. A physical body that knew my name, that stayed in the same spot 3 nights in a row. And the third spot, she sat on my mattress. I could still feel the mattress move as I speak to you. She reached her hand over and rubbed my hair and said, "Richard, everything's going to be okay." I described this woman to a T to my mother. It turns out that she was my grandmother, who died when my father was 13 from a very bad disease. And it was very traumatic for the family. And they didn't really talk about it. I didn't know anything about it. And there was one picture I saw. She looked like a little boy in these little farmer suspenders, jeans, black and white, short hair. It wasn't the woman that was standing in my room. I know that. And even then, I wouldn't have remembered that picture, so it didn't matter. So my point is, I've always been open to the other side. I've always been open to the veil. I think the veil is kind of a weird, dramatic way of explaining it, if you ask me. It's like the veil is thinning. It's like Bridgewater in the South Shore and into Rhode Island and Blackstone Valley and stuff like that is just a spiritual place. And, someone named it a triangle, why? I don't really know. I could ask him, I guess. They just don't talk to me. Mainstream, and I don't really talk to mainstream people, so I'm all set with that. We were all newbies when the lights originally showed up. Yeah, we learned together, and we're learning together. I can walk in my woods not seeing this at all. Structures, yes, but this is no. I feel they definitely choose who they trust with. Yeah. Bigfoot was the gateway drug for me. Really? All right. So you are further along. I feel that putting us at levels. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but I feel that I've earned this. Boots on the ground, miles on the dirt. I feel that I've earned this. Respect, kindness, discussion, treating them like one of us, just having conversation with them. Yeah, excited at times, yell, swear, stuff like that. They don't give a shit about that. Like Elder says, they just laugh at you anyways, you know. But I think it's the kindness. I think it's the research. I think it's the energy you guys bring. I think it's the energy we keep out of here. You know, if the moderators shoot out of here when someone says something stupid and I get my energy all crossed and I want to get fired up and make fun of them or something, you know. I'm only human, man. You know what I mean? When someone comes in and goes, oh, he's behind you. I'm like, oh, boy. You know, I'm trying to do work here, bro. And it's not exactly, I feel like it's safe work, but what do I know technically, right? Madagot, French folklore, familiar spirit from Southern French oral tradition that can take the form of an animal, including a rat, fox, cat, or dog. They're often associated with entering homes, sometimes through specific thresholds. You are not allowed to enter my home. Let's just say that clearly. I hope he's watching YouTube. An evil rat-like creature that is said to hatch from a rooster egg, sometimes appearing as a rat or a lizard, and is known to enter homes through cracks and walls, still not allowed to enter. That's the Colo Mapuche mythology. I think I said that right. Interesting stuff. Sam, thank you for that. Good work out of you. That's why we have the team we have, because you're all amazing and you bring something to the table and you're willing to discuss this stuff, and as crazy as it is. But just a thought. So I didn't get it one more time. Do you guys see this being, whatever it might be, behind that rectangle? Or do you see it protruding through? I feel we caught it like here. Like here's my hands is the rectangle, right? I don't feel it's like this. I don't feel it's like that. I feel it's approaching it and it's starting to open. And that's why if you see, all right, so the original picture, I could probably, probably aggravate you guys some more. So when you look at the phone, you see black, right? But you see, let me see, it's 1%. It was something like that, but without the box. It was all just black, but it was small. And I was like, what is that? You know, just wild, right? So let me see. Does it let me go into things on this page? This is really cool if the sharing is like this. No, maybe. Oh, where's my arrows? Oh, I don't have my arrows out here. I got to go for my arrows out here. All right. So there you go. You're getting a little different vision of it, right? Oh, that's a cool one. That we believe is fingerprints on that peanut butter jar, which I have confirmed after receiving it. This peanut butter jar here, spotless. I've been talking with a guy in the Great Northwest. I talk to a lot of people out there, actually. You lean towards Dogman as far as Rat Boy. Okay. But you could see you can see the ridges from the prints in this picture. Pretty wild stuff. You guys watch us collect this stuff. And the yellow stuff, I don't know what it is. You know, it could be peanut butter mixed with saliva, you know. Yeah, Rat Boy. I don't know what's up with Rat Boy, but then that's a giant rat. I definitely see it. Yeah, it's interesting, right, Kurt? A comfortable mind doesn't like to open up. They see you are not taking their story and twisting for grief. No, fuck no. Look at my bills. I'm way behind. Probably because of this shit. Closed-minded people still be blind and deny factual evidence. It's easier to stay content with the confines. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Funny, but probably true, right? May still be out there. I agree. I think they are. I think we have those. I think we have a print of one. I think we have a scaniverse of a dog man. I think we have sounds of a dog man on one of the last episodes on Wojo's show on Tuesday nights at 7, the Home of the Boom podcast. Check that out on the Banter with Richie B podcast network. There's howling of all kinds, and him not being from there, he's like, it sounds like it's echoing from a valley. We're like, yeah, no, there's no valleys in South Shore, Mass, bro. You know what I mean? Like a coyote was echoing. It's just way too deep, way too strong to be a coyote. We don't have anything that big like that. There's no werewolf stuff like that. So pretty wild. I feel like it's probably peanut butter mixed with. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Oh, rat foot, right? No thanks. Rat man. This is why sometimes I believe Earth is just a DNA pool with all these humanoid creatures being out there. Is that an arm going across the right side of the triangle, or something just came out of? I don't know which one you're talking about. No, this is a close up of a peanut butter jar. That's all it is. Oh yeah, and that's a hair we found off. It looks like fishing line. It's not that big. It's like 1.5 inches long, but that doesn't mean they all have to have 2 foot long hair either. You know, we have longer hair in places than we do others. I mean, just saying, right? Look at that thing. I guess I'm gonna go through some. I didn't know I could go through pictures with you guys. I would have had a whole conversation about this shit. I guess I'm gonna. You know, it doesn't. I don't think it reveals a lot because of the pixelation, but you could see how thick that is. You know, that's a hair that again was stuck to that same peanut butter jar. You know, this is the research we're doing out there, right? This is like the real research, you know, meat and potatoes of it. You know, um, that's the stuff we're doing. You know, and it's too coarse to be a dare. You know, if you look at it, it looks like fishing line. You know, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, it's thick, dude. Yeah, it's thick. You know, I think they left something behind. Groundhog and foundations. Peanut butter is viewed as grounding element, representing the fun. Really, that's so weird because I happen to give out a lot of peanut butter. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, strange here, right? Definitely different. And everybody says, you know, oh, you're not keeping it this way, and you're not keeping it that way. You're gonna contaminate it. Again, like I always say, who the fuck are we bringing it to analyze for thousands of dollars and handing it over to them, who I don't know if I can trust them or not, and they're probably associated with that 4-letter group that I'm not a big fan of. Who? People that scrub reports and shit, or excuse me, gatekeep reports until they're ready to release them. Get out of here. I'm not giving that. It's just here. You know what I mean? It's here. It's data. When I'm dead and gone, I have a whole bunch of data here. Everybody slept on us. Nobody cared a fuck about us. You know, all that shit. They overstepped us, you know, whatever it was. I could give a less. It's all about that right there on the screen. Research, man. It's the research that I'm going to leave behind when I'm gone, and somebody's going to pick it up and run with it because it's documented here. This is the database. This is where everything is. Does DNA stay forever? No, it don't. But you know, I got an apple in a freezer over there that's got some pretty big teeth marks in it. You know, people can't touch. I don't think the things that we have. I just don't, and they just sleep on it like they don't give a shit. And I'm glad they do because I don't like commotion. You know, am I writing a book? Yes. You know, is there going to be a documentary about my life? Yes. Is this going to be probably the biggest chapter in it? More than likely. Yeah, all that stuff. That's not for me. That's not for me. That's for my babies, my kids. You know, my kids can turn on YouTube anytime they want and watch their dad laugh and talk and see his personality and see his physical features and how he interacts with other people and how he cares and how he loves. They can just do that. That's it. That's encrypted forever. That's one of the reasons why I did this whole thing. I wanted my babies to be able to see me long after I was gone and share it with their babies. That's what I want. This ain't about the 4-letter fucking word. You know, a bunch of people keeping shit and trying to make a bunch of money and monetizing it. Or people accusing other people just because I'm a podcaster thinking I'm trying to make money and get famous. I'm already fucking famous, bro. Come to the South Shore. You can't go anywhere without somebody knowing me. Look at my fucking mouth. It's a big mouth. It kind of attracts attention. Duh. Fucking dopes. Um, let's see. Any hair found in the woods is most likely contaminated. Yeah, so you know what I mean. It's just it's ours. You know, that's just ours. So it's just the way it is. Um, let's see. Oh, and then there's this one. All right, so here's a light in the woods. This is a good point. Here's a light in the woods. We're just taking a picture of a light. We're staring at the picture of the light. We're like, oh my God, there's a light right there. And I was like, hey, can you zoom in with your only thing that your Android's actually good for? The camera. Can you zoom in on that? And he could. It was awesome. What's up, Tubin? 2 a.m. last night. Peanut butter on toast, milk back. How does that peanut butter taste though the next morning? You know, I don't like it. When I get up in the middle of the night and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I get up in the morning, it's just everything's peanut butter. Ugh. Gross. You know? So everybody sees this picture okay? So this is the light. Yes. It's too perfect shape to not say it's an eye. Yeah. And it's blue, and it's not just because of the cooling filter. I think I have another one. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's the red one from the other night. Oof. Look at that thing. Look at that whole picture right there. It's even clearer here than it is on the big screen. Holy shit. All right, let me go back. So, so what I want to point out, if I may, and I'm going to try to tap it, is no, you can't. I don't know if I can move it around. I probably could if it allowed me to edit. It says I can. Oh, what's happening? It says I can edit things. Oh, well, look at this. So, is that getting bigger for you guys? Look at all these cool things I can do. All right. Yeah, it is. I can see it on the other screen. Good. So, I'm trying to get rid of the light so you can focus on the features. So, this is a picture of a light we took, right? Yep, it's zooming. Good. Awesome, man. Yeah, I want to make it good for you guys. You know? And look at this. This is fun. So that's where I'm seeing the eyes. Everybody seeing the eye there? I don't know if my cursor probably don't show up, but does my cursor show up? That's a great question. I don't know if it does. It moves at the same time. It does. That's awesome. So this area here, that's brilliant. See, now I'm starting to like this YouTube thing. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So this area here is shaped like our eye. See it? Goes up, the shadow one comes down. You see the little triangle right here, and you pull it back, and there's a little glare, from his light. His light shows up here on his like kind of brow area. But then there's this right here, like an up and down pupil. And then out here is, I'm sorry, did I say pupil? Whatever. The whites of his eyes and like the pupil slit, right? So now watch as I zoom out. You see a little clearer now. You see that? Everybody see that? Look at it. Now, and I know I got the regular picture in there. When I saw it live through Wojo's phone, you could hear me yell, "Is that a blue eye? Is that a blue eye?" He didn't see it. I was yelling, "Did you see the blue eye? It's a blue eye." And it freaked me out. This has a little bit of a filter on it for color, trying to bring out features. And the other things I noticed was there's this like a horn right here and a horn right here. That had me a little concerned. These things kind of flop down on it. And then as you run the bridge, you see this point right here. Look at that point. I associate it with like a Captain America shield. You got the black right here. You got the silver here and the silver here. And it comes down and it points out. And there's the eye, right? Points out. Right? Now follow that down. You follow that down. I got a point of a nose right here. Now stay with me. It looks like a point of a nose because now this by itself don't, but then you come over here and it looks like the black of a nostril. You see it? Right? So then you follow it down in this area. To me, it looks like a curled lip. Right? It might be because it's whatever this thing is here where the light's coming from. It looks like he has a no rectangle here. Blue shade. No, I don't think so. No, I think I have to see the original again, Kurt. It's been a little while. What do you mean no rectangle here? What does that mean? At your house? Oh, and you don't, can you see? Yeah, so this is me just kind of editing and being able to see the screen and move things around for you guys. I don't know what the rectangle, I might have missed it. No, definitely not a rectangle. This was just a light. You remember, D-Hoot. We took it, and then boom, the blue eye was there. Yeah, it was just wide open. It was standing there. There was a physical substance behind this light. This is encrypted on a phone. You can look at it and see the encryption. You can ask anybody that was there and watched it. You can ask anybody all over the world that doesn't want to believe in it and denies it. They still watched it. I think there was a couple of thousand views worldwide on that YouTube live. So none of this, it's all documented is my point, I guess. So then you come, like I said, you come down the nose and then you got the curled lip, kind of like goes like this. It's kind of like, you see? Okay. It's kind of like that. But then as I went on, I started noticing more stuff, right? I'm trying to pull it away a little bit. There we go. You got this light here. This is what we were taking a picture of. This is all we're looking at. So I think and there's something going on over here. But look at the light. Yeah, exactly, Mooncat. Yeah, look over here. Is that what you're talking? What my cursor is? I actually see possibility of 3. I think this is actually the other side of his face. Like this is his eye here, and this is the other eye here, and that's like the shine of the cheek. And then this thing right here is what's giving off this light. I don't know if it's attached to him. I don't know if it's attached to him. But if you look at the whole picture again, like I said, follow me on this, especially you, Mooncat. You got the eye here, and you come straight across, right? In an angle. I got to get the angle right. Hang on. Right here. See it? Almost a straight line, right? That eye looks almost closed right here. And then you follow it down. You can actually see this little light right here. Looks like a shine off the other side of the nose, right? Dark side of the moon. So now you got the nose that comes here with the light. Little point. Probably comes to about here and then goes up here. And like that. And then there's the brow. So yeah, that's probably pretty close because I think I just outlined it pretty good. But this guy right here, it looks almost like there's an eye here or whatever. But it's giving off this light. That's what we took a picture of. Is that light? Yeah. The follow-up is exactly. And that's what we're trying to do. And that's why, I love having guests, and a lot of the guests that I want to come on in the future, I want them to discuss this stuff with us in person, on screen, with the green screen where it benefits, or like this where it benefits, right? Yeah. So, but you got the different. Now watch this. Yeah, over here too. Is this what you're looking at too, Mooncat? Because it almost looks like an octopus head, where there's an eye here and an eye here. See the black of this eye, and this one's kind of bulbous, and then you got this like texture in here with something that shoots back. 2 things that shoot back because there's black right in here. You guys see that too? So maybe this thing here is sideways like this, kind of in an angle. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this is real stuff. This is not AI. This is encrypted on a phone, captured live on YouTube. This is not make-believe. This is real stuff. Everything you can go in, everything you can find out about everything nowadays. If I pull an SD card out and hand it to you, they could forensically look at that and tell where I altered it and where I didn't alter it and all that stuff. And I don't alter shit. All right. I don't have the technology. I don't have the mind. I don't have the education. I do the best I can with a phone. This is with a phone. And you can go into that phone forensically and again see everything I've done. Look up murder cases. They're not just looking for phone numbers in there. They can see everything that you do in there. Everything. So none of this is bullshit. So if somebody comes on and they're looking at this, oh, that's fucking AI. This is bullshit. Yeah, but whatever, dude. It's not, and I don't care. Go find another channel. Beat it. I don't need you. I got enough friends. Already said that. But I thought this one was pretty outstanding. I thought it was. It's just an awesome picture. You could see him looking right at me. He was looking right at us. We're standing right there. You can see the line that we're in with the light, and then go up. That's where we're standing. We're standing directly in line here. And there was the eye right here. You can see the blue in it now. And I got another picture of it without that. And oh, that's right. I got to go back to that one. Oh, I'm feeling really tired now. Oh, I know what I have to do. Hang on. Oh, I have to hit. Where's the done? All right, done. Let me save. All right, let that go. Then maybe oh, there it is. Yep, that's how that works. I love that picture, man. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, look at you can see a little better here. You can see more of the nose right here. You see the other side of the nose? This is a cheekbone. This is the cheekbone right here. It goes up to the eye. There's an eye right here that's closed. You can almost see like it's a little open. See that little color? It almost matches this color, like a silverish blue. You see that? People can't touch this shit. And if it's not theirs, by the way, if they didn't discover it, so fake. You know what I mean? If anybody says that shit to you, you know exactly who they are and what type of person they are because they don't have context and they're just saying it. So right away, you just want to push those people off your channel, away from your world. Get that energy away from you, man. Get it away. It's bad energy. Stay away from it, man. You know, I don't need everybody to agree with me, but I'm telling you right now, this was live on YouTube, dude. This is not altered. This is, I don't have, again, it's not there. You can look and see it all. Take it on a phone, an Android phone. Again, the only thing they're good for. I always like to include that. I have witnesses right here that watched it be taken. I walked right up on it with my phone to look at his phone, and I saw that eye and yell it out. Oh my God, is that a blue eye? So you could take all your little bullshit and beat it. So here we go. Here's the red lights. This is a great picture of the red lights. That's like HD, right, guys? Like 4K. Like the other eye was just starting to open. Yeah, it's weird because I'm noticing that a lot, that eye away from the light seems to close. I don't know. Shake hands with a Sasquatch. Yeah, right. Right, first kind. You know, I mean, I don't think you're that far off, bro. You know, it's fucking bonkers. Look at this. I'm looking right at it. We've never seen red lights like this out there before. That's like a fucking red light when you pull up to the intersection. That's how red that light is. That's never been there before. I could see 3, maybe 4 of them right there. Right there. You know what the cool thing is? We can zoom in. You guys want to zoom in? I was only going to stay an hour, but you know how I work. I work with 0 fucks. I'm not supposed to swear, am I? Sorry, YouTube. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we see. Yeah, no yelling. My boy Brooks has been on the video game too long. He's 6. He's about to rock that shit. That's what that kid does. He don't. Hey, all right. I can't really mute and yell, can I? Can I move this way? Let's say free. Okay. Oh, they're having a good old time up there. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's go to the big guy on the right first. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So when I move it, otherwise you'll shoot up over the box. Look at this fella. What the fuck am I looking at? Huh? Let's just look at this. We can look right at this fella. Oh, make him a little bigger if we want. Oh, this is too much fun for me. Oh, you guys are in trouble. Well, I mean, unless you like this shit. Does that look like a fucking being in itself? Right? Right up in here, there's like some kind of eye shit going on. And then over here, like I said, it looks like a big eye socket, like a gray. And then up here, it looks like it's connected. Look at the bone structure. You can see the wrinkle in the bone structure. Look at this. Look at the gray and the coloring. What the fuck am I looking at? I'm blown away. Is that crazy? Now, the cool thing, too, is we can click on this. And there's the brightness of it. There's the light going, and it's casting onto other things. Yeah. Look at that. Dude, I can do this right here in front of you. It's right here. I don't know what's going. It's like a totem pole. I don't know what's happening down here. Yeah. Okay, Mooncat, I'm with you, bro. Who has that on fucking? Who has this? Who has this footage? Who has this? Who has this proof? This evidence? Who has that? Nobody. That's wild. Have you guys seen this at other places and you didn't tell me? Yeah, like a marble. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And then there's a little light here, right? And that little marble there. And then this big old socket over here, right? Wow. I don't know what's happening down here. I think he's into some kind of like BDSM or something. This dude's got all kinds of gadgets hanging. What's up, big boy? Hey, girl. Sorry. You was hesitant? Why? To say what? You better not be hesitant on here, man. Let's hit the exposure. You guys want to check out the exposure? I like exposure. Let's flash. Is something going on behind him? Wait a minute. What's this over here? Is this another? like form. Something here. So look at these little lights. Mind you, we got pictures of fairies too. That's wild, right? What's going on here? Well, I don't know what's happening here. This dude all scarred up or something? He's got like a 10-foot neck. What the dude? Are we even supposed to be looking at this shit? Oh, Men in Black are gonna come to my house tonight. Huh. Why do they got a load of me? I'd be like, you ever make a guy disappear wearing heels and lipstick in erogenous zones? All right, shadows. Thank you. Yeah, it's wild, man. And we're gonna zoom in on the other side. I'm just trying to blow it up so everybody sees this. This is serious shit, but I'm always still gonna be me. I don't do the vignette thing. Oh, look, we can scroll down. Look at guys. Oh my God. God, I love you. Look, whoa. Okay. Pull it back. Pull it back. Oh yeah, that eye stands out now, don't it, Mooncat? Yeah, no vignette needed here, folks. Look at that, man. I got to tell you, man, this is impressive. And I'm going to shadow it out, and we're going to see. Now we can see what the natural light is, right? That's completely shadowed out, right? You saw me. You guys, I don't think can see me shadowing it, but this is what I'm doing. Now I'm taking out the highlights. There, it just comes in the light. So everything there, I can't black out. I think there was a silhouette of a whole body, yeah, that stepped out from behind the tree around this time. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. Think of that, man. Oh, you can see that too? That's amazing. I'm super pumped about this. This could get habit forming because I have so much evidence. We could like do that other guy, that TT guy, but do it this way with pictures instead of weird ass AI. Yep, Kurt's seen it. Yeah, he said something. You're right. Dude, you're right, man. See, you guys are so astute. I love that word today. Now look at this. There's all the brightness is gone. The natural light is still there. I think I'm coming down off my energy drinks and my Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Is the Patriots going to the Super Bowl? That's almost as unbelievable as these pictures. Are you shitting me? That's wild. All right. As I were. All right. So how do I get back now? Oh, I got to shut this. Yeah, cancel it. Yeah, no saving. All right, here we go. So then we can hit edit again. So we can see that dude over there. Again, even in this picture over here, looks like there's a little bit of brightness coming through, right? Now, what's this over here? This looks like another shape. Let's check it out. You guys want to check it out? We can. We got it in free. We're going to be free. I'm going to zoom in and we can move things. What is going on over here, folks? What is happening? If you're new in here, this is a picture off a phone in the woods with lights from live on YouTube. This is not you're not imagining shit. You did not eat a THC laden brownie. This shit is real. Oh, look at this. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that dude. I don't know if you hear banging, but that's my 2-year-old Danny goes on. Yeah, so I don't think we can get a lot out of that portion. But you could see that red. I don't know. Maybe there's lights, eyes here, black here, black here. You got something kind of like sticking up here. This could be just lights and popping out, right? It was for a half a second, then went back behind the tree. Yeah, I think I remember him saying something like that. Or somebody said it. Oh man. Yeah, they get larger as they go up. It's wild, man. Let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh, okay. This is just working with brightness bars and exposure. No trickery here. Too old and dumb for that. Oh, look at this. That looks like a little red dot. Look at that circle, symmetrical. You see it right here? Right there, little dot. Right? Oh, contrast, huh? See how you can play with things and you can just see things or they go away, one or the other, right? So let's take out the exposure. We'll go back down. Let's go take the brightness. We'll put it to wherever, right? Still a light there. All the brightness off. So you know it's self-illuminating. There's no shine. Right? Nope. Let's see. Highlights are out. Highlights are on. Oh, that looks a little something there. Shadows. Pull them out. Let's put them back. Yep, that's a look at that light. That light is self-illuminating. There's no other way to explain it. To me, when you take out the shadow and put all the blackness wherever it's supposed to be, I actually see a figure here, like a face here, and I've seen that same one before in here, and then you see these little lines here, and then there's like ears right here. Dog man, I don't know. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it too. YouTubing. All right, here we go. Let's do this. We'll cancel out of that. No, let's get back to where we were. Let's hit edit. I'm gonna get better at it. I don't think I'm doing terrible. I kind of want to zoom in on this face. Right? Let's go over here on this guy right here. Look at this. He looks menacing. Doesn't he look menacing? Menacing. Oh. So my son Brooks will say, Dad, that dog is looking at me menacingly. I don't know. Is it chakra energy? Yeah, good point, Sam. Sam's texting me stuff. Yeah. So red chakra, yeah. The 7 chakras. Oh, okay. Interesting why this one chose that. So what would it say, right? What is it? If it's red and it's chakra, balance these centers are believed to emit light. Interesting. All right. So are they bad? I mean, does it mean it's mad at me? Doesn't really say. Sorry. Where the color lights to shine is that a specific chakra that they are showing. Just a theory. Maybe I can ask. Let's see. Let's ask. Let's ask AI. In the chakra scale, does red mean angry? Oh, it's the main chakra. Color red is associated with the root chakra. And while it primarily represents grounding and vitality, it can indicate anger, frustration, or aggression when it is out of balance. Balanced red representation, passion, courage, vitality, strength, and security. Unbalanced, excessive red indicates anger, impatience, and stress. Dark or muddy red often signifies repressed anger, intense frustration, or feeling overwhelmed. So you think you guys, what color would you say that is? Is that the muddy red, the unbalanced, excessive red, or a balanced red? Thank you, Denny. Anybody? Yeah, there's a lot of white dots around. I don't know. I associate them with either the fairies or something that we can't see in the picture. All right. Let's go. I want to see this fella. I don't know if I can get him in the screen or not. He's eluded me so far. All right, we're gonna put these two up right here. We already seen that guy, so can't do that. Maybe we can do this. There we go. Let's do this. All right, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go in as far as I can until I lose him on the frame. There we go. All right. And one on the right has a little bit of a rectangle to it, huh? All right, so now let's do this. Let's see what we can pull out. Balanced red, okay. Oh, what's that on the right? Oh, you see that? Is this a mouth and an eye right here? That's a circle. Again, symmetrical stuff don't exist in Mother Nature. I know it's like a pareidolia type picture, but I mean, hell, it looks like a snowman with a carrot nose, technically, but look at this. Yeah, I can almost see a nose, right? A nostril, an eye, and a corner of a mouth right here. I don't know if that's reaching, but he just showed up. I didn't do it. Highlights don't do much. Shadows, pull the shadows out. You get pixelation. See this guy here. See this eye? It looks like he's bald right here. And there's like an eye here. And then this all looks like hair. Like crazy ass hair. Interesting. Sharpness. Oh, no. Let's go the other way with it. Oh, can't see much there. A little better there. Yeah, right here, this guy. He still looks like he's smiling at me. I tell you, that's interesting too, isn't it? All right. I see you working. Let's cancel. And then let's go over here. Pretty cool stuff, right? You see the... Yeah, I saw it in the pixelation. That's what I was pointing at. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Definitely, man. Let's just check out... That's pretty cool stuff, man. I love that. Let's cancel that out. We'll go here, and then my arrows should appear, right? Yep. All right, cool. I'm gonna wrap up soon. That's why I'm kind of popping through it. But I might find one more picture we can analyze. But I think we should do this pretty regularly. I think analyzing it like this, me getting comfortable with how it works and stuff, and all the evidence we have. I mean, I could go on for days with this stuff. It's hundreds and probably thousands of pictures. Is that? Oh, that's it on that. Wait, I can't move. Oh, I'm gonna whoop that kid upstairs. I'll tell you that, coach. Oh, I can move it like that. Oh, that's nice. Look at those red lights down there. One. Look at these. Look how red they are. Yeah, they are kind of balanced, Danny. Look at them. And there's this thing here, like who's. That's a perfect circle, right? Right? Oh, thank you, Tuvin. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Look at this guy. That's that one that we saw. That looks like two black eyes. You know what you say to that alien with two black eyes? Nothing. You already told that motherfucker twice. I made an alien joke. Oh, that's funny. Okay. You guys are welcome. No charge for that. Yeah, pretty wild, right? Look at this thing. This thing looks like the chambers of a heart. You see the 4 chambers? Like a pepper. If you cut the top of the pepper off and you look at it down at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, badish, boom. It does though. It kind of looks like it, right? Oh, let's see what we can do with it. I don't know if I can do anything from this screen. I have to go into. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna bring me into this edit, but it doesn't let me stay full size. Kind of want to get in on that bitch right there. Yo, what up, girl? All right. I'm gonna try to zone in on this guy. Someone said earlier the red lights are smallest at the bottom and get bigger as they go up. Very interesting. Yeah, I think that's Dihu. She's been talking about that a lot. If it isn't, sorry, but I'm gonna try to get in on this area. Interesting. So let's try to isolate a little bit. All right, guys. There's another shit over here. Creepy. Yeah, look at it. You can see that gray now. That chamber effect. Pretty wild shit. Here we go. How's that? Now let's play with the lighting. So this is basically what I do on the phone. What you're seeing here is what I do on the phone. I just have options of filters and things like that I can go to and change them. And I think the filters are here. No. Which one's this? Come on, show me. Markup. Filter. So I can go over here with the filter and we can make it black and white. You know, I've done this stuff before. You know, film, right? Intensity you can turn down, turn up. You know, so there's things that we can do like this, I think, that are pretty monumental, you know? Or could be pretty what, dude? I just shut it off. Oh, the one that's up top, stupid, if I remember. Oh, look at auto enhance. Again, those 4 chambers kind of stay there, right? Wild. All right. So how do I... Is there an original here? Oh, there it is, yeah. All right, see, I'm getting better. I'm learning. Let's do an auto enhance on that. Same. Okay. It's got to kick me all the way out, isn't it? You sucking fucking bullshit. Or is it, Richard? Oh, I can click over here and change it. Gotcha. All right. Sorry. I was trying to figure out where I was. Oh, look at this. Tell me if you see something. I don't know. Oh, dehoodsman. Yep. I was going to say for being in the pitch black, and these lights ain't coming from people or anything, and all different light, like little things. You see them like they're different quadrants and shapes. I think it's what I want you to watch this area. Now I know it's pixelated, but it looks shiny, like it's moist. It's moisty. Oh, that's purple. Where'd that purple come from? You see that? Again, I'm just doing exposure. I'm not playing with color. Right? Contrast. I'm gonna do that. I'm seeing something over here. I don't know what it is though. It looks like something behind the light. Like the shine of an eye right here. And there's an eye right here, it looks like. See it? It's small. It has a look. I think that's an eyelid. Can I zoom in on that? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Oh wait. All right. Wait. No, it's right up here. Right here and right here. See it? And it has like little lines right here on a snout. Are you guys seeing that? Right, Tyler? I mean, the lights follow them all the way back to the car. Yeah. Right? Exactly, dude. See, that's what I mean. It's live, right? It's live. You can't deny that shit. It's funny because all you guys are here. You got my back. Come on, man. I'm trying to zoom in on this dude. He's getting a little too pixely though. But right here, it looks like the white, and then there's black here. And you come across and he sits there. Hang on a minute. Let's see what we can do here. Again, same features I have on my phone. That dumbs it down. Shadows. Step. Oh, is that dog man? Wait, is this an ear? It's. I almost saw a canine. See it right here, the eye. And yeah, I know you do, man. Yeah, it's there, right? You guys see it, right? What's up, Kenneth? You see it? Right here. That's like the. Oh my God! Look at that. I swear there's an ear right here. Oh, what can I find? No vignette. I'm not using you vignette. Oh yeah, 10 degrees, right? Tell us about it. I got buckets of snow falling. I don't even want to talk about it. Rabbit hole, right, dude? I'm trying to get out of here. I've been an hour and a half already. This stuff is just so awesome. Yeah, right about here, you start seeing a face back here in this area. See it? Right here. He is a little menacing. Look at this. Is this the bottom of his eye? See this right here? Again, symmetrical. Mother Nature doesn't have symmetrical stuff. See it? And then it goes up here, like that's the orbital, right? And this is the lid, and this is the eye. And then it comes down. Here's the brow, a little pixelated. Comes across here to another eye, and then the snout runs this way, straight down towards that light. Is that crazy? The nose bridge, right? Yeah, because it has the lines, right? Oh, man. I'm just blown away, dudes. It's just wild. Oh, yeah, contrast will pixelate the shit out of it, but you stop bringing it there. Once you see it, you definitely don't unsee it, Mooncat. You're right. Wow. That is wild, man. I love it. Is that crazy, guys, or what? Oh, what a freaking blessing. I mean, who gets to see this shit? Let's see what else we got. Anything? Oh, that's the fingerprint. That was tough to see. This was something too. I put like a purple color on it, try to pull shit out. This guy looks like a fucking soldier. See him? See like this? Like a head of armor. That's what I was looking at. It shines too, like it's some kind of titanium kind of color. Right here. See it? And then there's a big eye socket. It looks like he's a guardian, right? Isn't that crazy? I'll get that back to normal on my phone, and then maybe we'll analyze that. I probably should name it though. Let's go. Save as. It's going to ask me where to save it. I'll put it in RSDND1, and we'll call it Gladdy. Oh, Rich, come on, get it together. Oh my God. Sorry. Just whatever that means. Gladiator ET. How's that? So that's what we'll name it. And then I'll know to go in. Yeah, isn't that wild? That's all I saw. I think the color right now would be too tough to play with, you know. So I'm gonna wait to do that. But I see something going on here, right in here, and it goes up the middle, and it looks like another brow over here, another brow over here. Oh, I could look at these pictures all day. Good Lord. And that's the hair of the peanut butter jar up close. Oh, is that the last one? All right. So let's flick by what we already saw. See if there's anything. Sorry about the seizures I'm giving you. This guy, I don't know. I see something already. Let me look around because I got one more I can do, and then I gotta go. This is the one. Okay. This is it. We're ending on this, guys. All right. So this is one that I saw that I didn't know who to bring it up to. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna ask you guys. In this darkness, obviously there's a white circle, right? You see the white circle? Everybody sees the white circle, right? Yeah, hit those emojis, man. Super chat's open if you feel it necessary or whatever. It helps, obviously. But let's do this. Does anybody see anything here? Anybody else catch Richie say sorry, whatever that means? So, yeah, right? Yeah, whatever that means. It's like a Wu-Tang symbol. I don't know what that means. A Wu-Tang symbol? What? Oh, this here? Right. So you see the eye. You can actually see the pupil, right? But what I think you're going to be missing, Mooncat, I'm going to call on you. Yeah, I got you. I know Wu-Tang. Settle down. I work out the Wu-Tang. Where do you think I got these pipes? Wu-Tang built, bitch. So, goosebumps. Do you see anything else in this picture? Mooncat, if you're still there, very observant. Do you see anything else in this picture? Now, mind you, you're going to be attracted to the light. It's like the least path of resistance for us, as humans, right? Sorry, really don't mean. Oh yeah, no, it's whatever that means exactly. I got 7 kids, dude. They all sorry, daddy. Yeah, you just did it 5 minutes ago, and you're gonna do it in 5 minutes again. Fuck, sorry mean. Please. I love them, but sorry don't mean jack diddle squat. Right here. What? All right. So you see this. So what else do you see in this picture? You see darkness, right? I see something very interesting in this picture, and it actually kept me up really late trying to. One's going through. No, I don't know what that means actually. All right, we'll do this. Let's hit edit. Let's go big. I want to go bigger. I should have just kept it on that screen, huh? But I can't really edit. Oh wait, no, I could, couldn't I? Let me go back. I think I'm going. Am I going back? Cancel. All right, let's do this. Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in. Oh, whoa! Look at right there. What's this? I want to know what this guy is. All right. And look at, is this an owl? Right? Is that an owl? Right? Now, I don't. There's stuff over here to do. What is it? Browse all your photos. Yeah. Ask Copilot. We should ask Copilot, like, what the is this thing, right? Yeah. So look at this. Looks like an owl head, right? I want to lighten it up though, and I can't do it on this. I have to go to the other screen. At least I don't see where I can. Start a slideshow. Resize image. Yeah, I gotta go to edit. Damn it. Yeah, so check it out. This is what we're gonna do. You guys ready? Come on, I'm free. It says. You're fucking ass. Really? I have to be on that screen to be free? Oh, I gotta zoom to be free. That's what it was. I'll get better at it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is as far as I can get the box to open. Damn it. That's all right. Let's do this. Let's move this over here. want you to see this. This is what I saw one night. I was like, what? So you see the eye? Is anybody seeing it yet? Anybody? Oh, yeah, that's the owl area, right? Watch. Yeah. No, yeah, that right there. That is an owl, right? But now that you go back to the eye, go back to the eye. This here and this here, and I'm only going to say this. I don't like leading people, but I'm going to treat myself as a member of the audience. Okay? It looks like talons grabbing a tree connected to that eye. Just saying. So, now that we have it up on a big screen, let's brighten it up. Oh, it's definitely. Oh, look at it. I don't think I'm that far off. I don't think I'm that far. Look at what's this? What's this area? You see what I mean? It almost has the lines that go up like this, like on that thick leathery bird skin. You see that? It's your bedtime, Kenneth? Oh man, well thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. You need me to sing a lullaby to you, Kenneth? Lullaby and good night. Good night, our friend. His name is Kenneth. Good night, sleep tight, wherever you are. There you go, buddy. That's for you. Free of charge. Let's see. Exposure. Ooh, exposure works good. Yeah, this guy here. That just looks like an owl. Like we got a picture of an owl in a tree. If this wasn't here, and this eyeball wasn't there, I'd be like, oh, that's just an owl in a tree. But what the is the owl doing hanging out with this guy? What is happening? What is happening to my life? Yeah, see, this is still here, no matter what I do to it. Right? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the shine. And look at it. It's symmetrical, right? You see it, guys? Up here? Yeah. Oh, up here, right here. Oh, I see it. Yeah, see, I got to be careful with the excess stuff on the outside. And you guys are very critical thinkers, and it's hard. You got to really kind of back off sometimes. And, you got to think of presenting it to the world, right? So, not that we generally give a fuck, but we want to honor whatever it is that we're dealing with. So I try to stay away from the background stuff unless it's really, 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 really obvious, or the pareidolia or stuff like that. And no disrespect to anybody that can, because I see the things they see in the trees and stuff like that, but I don't have evidence to go with that. I haven't experienced looking over and seeing a Bigfoot in a bush and going, "Oh, I see you, dude." I've never had done that, and it's always pictures after the fact or whatever the case, for the most part. So I love looking at those pictures, and I believe in those pictures, but it's not something you can present to the world, in my point of view. That's all I'm saying. Good night, Kenneth. Yep. All right, so let's do this real quick. Let's zoom in a little more, and let's try. I see what you're seeing, though. Sure do. But this looks more structured, where the line goes up like this. You got the beak, you got the eye, and then you got the cheek, right? It's more structured. Let's put some contrast back in there. Put some brightness back in it. Some exposure. We can take that down. Okay, and you can tell it's not like smoky wisps or anything. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, bro. Hope everything works out okay. So let's do this. Let's go back to natural. Let's just do this. Leave it like this. Put it where we found it real quick. And then this guy. Oh, my son's screaming. He's going to get his butt whooped tonight, folks. I'm old school. I don't give a fuck what you think. Just an ass slapping and in the corner. Old school. Like my Italian mama used to do. That's how I know the word respect what it means. Respect your elders. Yeah, I know all that shit. Yeah, because I got an ass whooping. My mother used to put me in the corner as kids, and we would have to do what we called Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompa, Oompa Dee Doo. Remember those guys? We'd have to stand in the corner and we'd have to do knee bends. We didn't just stand in a corner. We had to do knee bends with our arms out. Oompa, oompa, oompa dee doo. That's how by the time I got to the high school football team, I had 28-inch legs. Just saying. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about me. I'm trying to take that intensity out. You can see it in the different colors. So this is my theory on this stuff, right? So no matter what you do to it, you darken it, you lighten it, you color it, you bring it back. Look what stands out. Look what stands out. Look what is always there. What's always in the picture, no matter what, right? You take out the shadows and the eyes there, right? No matter what, the eye's there. You know that now has its own lighting as far as I can see it and understand it. And then the other features we're looking at right here. And I'm telling you, this right here looks like the skin at the end of a talon. And then you got the nose and it looks like the owl face here. So no matter where I go, what I do, it's basically, look at, you can't see the owl's blanked out there. Oh boy, the kid's losing it. Oh, now he lost his game tomorrow. Oh, there it is. You guys hear that? Oh, he's got to calm himself down and shut his mouth. Pretty cool, right? No matter where we go, those are the things that stay, right? That's my point. Look at, there it is. No matter what we do, this bright light, this thing I think is a talent. Oh, wait. You can almost see something back here, like a wrist. Look at it. And then the owl face. So no matter what we do, it stays. That's my point. That's my point to the whole thing, man. And I think, when you get pictures like that and you see them, there we go. Here's me taking a picture of Wojo's butt. I can't unsee, right? You can't unsee that, right, bro? Crazy, right? So no matter what I do, oh, this one's cool. Look at this structure, guys. I'll end it with this because I got to go upstairs and do some old-fashioned stuff. I'm like, what's going on up here? I have to act mean. Constant show structure, right? Look at that structure right there. You tell me how Mother Nature tied that knot. All you non-believers out there in structures, which is what I came in preaching my very first podcast over 2 years ago, laughed at me, told me it was non-scientific. I don't care. I don't care about scientific. What do you have in here that's scientific? If you had something that was scientific, you would name it and we would respect it more worldwide. You don't have anything scientific. According to you, which I think you're just gatekeeping, I think you have something scientific, but that's just whatever. So how are you going to count out structures? How are you going to sit here and tell me the winds did this? The winds didn't just knock things over in this picture. It stuck them in between one another and basically tied it into a fucking nature pretzel, right? Is that not a pine tree pretzel? Look at it. Try deciphering that shit, right? It's amazing. Amazing stuff. So sorry if you can hear stuff in the background, but let me. I just got real quiet around here. I couldn't imagine why. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little hangout. I had a good time. It's my first time doing it this way. I'm learning more stuff about actual YouTube that I didn't really like. And now I realize I can share my screens. You guys can see my cursor and all that stuff. We're going to probably do a lot more of this. Puzzles, right? I mean, if you guys would like to join me on random nights and watch the notifications and stuff, I'd love to do that. I'd love to go through our evidence that we've had building up for years, and we have a shit ton of. I'm telling you, I could have a show every night, 365 days a year, for the next 5 years, probably the rest of my life, really, because we go out so much. You know what I mean? And I could share it with you guys. You know, so if it's something you'd like to do, I thought that was quite interesting, and it's cool because I get to show you guys things. Thank you, man, appreciate it. I get to show you guys what I see through my eyes, and I'm not trying to lead you. I'm trying to get your advice, right? I've showed pictures to my fiance where we're just like, I'm like, what do you mean you don't see it? You know what I mean? Like, just sound like a freaking loon. But you know, that's the way it is sometimes, right? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate everybody being here. It's almost 9 o'clock. Holy shit. That's crazy. Wow. All right. No, I don't want that. I'm trying to pay myself money again. That would be weird. What's this guy? Oh, I didn't know I had one of those. Look at this shit. Hey, look at that. Oh, geez, Kurt, thank you. I was just looking for the Bigfoots there. Look at it. I think those are like Bigfoots, right? I don't know. I didn't know that was in there. I like it though. I'm having fun. I'm going to learn how to do this stuff, guys. I'm going to get better at it, and I think we should hang out more often. You know, and I'll always have my show with Wojo and Wojo's show with me. But I've been wanting to kind of, you know, do a little something extra and be open on YouTube. And Kurt, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Wojo's good. Wojo's healthy, everybody. Thank you all so much. I just want to remind you that the New England Patriots are in the Super Bowl for the 12th time. And that's pretty awesome. So I wanted to just, you know, let you know that one more time before I go. I wanted to say, I love you, baby Jack. I love you, mama. And I see you, Ella. You guys have all been awesome, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, that's one thing I don't know how to do is how to shut that thing now. I can search emojis. Tell me I can't search emojis. This could get me in trouble. But no, great. I love you guys' insight. I love your minds. Your minds are amazing. I appreciate your thoughts, your minds. Thank you so much, Kurt, for that. I appreciate that so much. The team appreciates it. It just helps anytime. It's $1.50. It's just awesome. It just helps. And I can't thank you enough. So whatever you can do is great. I want everybody to keep climbing. Everybody enjoy the rest of their evening tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We got tons of evidence that we're going to go over, stuff that you've probably seen on the shows, but we're going to break it down in a different way, right? So maybe we'll play some hip hop music. Maybe we'll play some Wu-Tang and we'll be like, break it down. You know what I mean? Something like that. We'll figure out something. Now I got to figure out how do you get off live? Anybody know? How do I get out of here? I can't make a grand exit. Oh, there it is. End stream. I thought it meant stop peeing. That's what I thought it meant. I'm like, oh, end stream. I'm like, been holding this thing for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, live messenger chat. You guys, I love it, man. Oh, Tubin, man, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. That's badass. Oh, that's so cool, man. Thank you. I look at that and I always just go, what? You know what I mean? It's so cool. It helps out so much. And it takes care of my team now because I got a kick-ass podcast network, the Banter with Richie B podcast network, all linked and hooked right here. You can just hit the notify button, jump over, like, and subscribe to their channels, help them out, help them grow, help them build. That's what I wanted. I wanted to jump in here with me. I was established, and we're going to build them up too. So make sure you're liked and subscribed and hit the notify button for everybody. Thank you so much. I want everybody to have a good night. Sam, you're a kick-ass producer. Even in this weird YouTube world, you're over here busting out facts that I can use on the show. You're an amazing human being, and we're grateful to have you. All you guys, thank you for being here. Big Andy, I see you, bro. Thank you for that. Danny, love you, brother. Mooncat, you're going to be on my show. I told you to go. Can you message? I didn't see a message from you. You said something about the 17th. But, you want to be on the 17th is gone. Anyways, I love you all, man. Thanks for being here. Everybody keep climbing. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, everybody.